first things first, we're going to be using Canva, which is free, and we're going to be selecting the presentation option, and then we want to use a blank presentation. If you don't already have Canva, make sure you download it. It's free to use and easy to use. So now, first thing is I'm going to add the text, my YouTube name, or whatever. You can add whatever your name is going to be or what you want it to be. Mine is As Told by Rachel. So I'm going to write in As Told by Rachel. And then I'm going to click on the text, and then there's an option to change the font. So I'm going to scroll down. As you can see, I stopped on the Amsterdam. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Amsterdam. I think I did 4, then I went down to 1 and 3. I tested it out until I found the font that I like, and I decided to stick with this one. So now I'm just positioning my words to the center, or basically where you want it on your slide. And then I'm going to change the background of the slide. So you can do that by clicking on the actual slide, the white part, and then you're able to adjust the color. You want to adjust the color to green. It's very important, and you'll see why as we get into the video, why the background needs to be green. So I'm readjusting my letters, making sure that it's in the position I want it to be. So on the bottom left of the screen, you're going to want to add another slide by clicking that one and then hitting the duplicate, which is in the middle. Then on the top, I see that it's cut off, but I showed the symbol on the right side. You also have that same duplicate where you're going to duplicate the text from the title. And I'm only using that just so it's easier for me to get the same exact font and I don't have to go through with searching for the font again. So you see me typing in like, comment, subscribe. Obviously it's too big, so you're going to click on the text and you're able to adjust the size of the text. So I'm going to shrink it down so that it fits nicely under my main title, As Told by Rachel. And then again, I'm going to repeat the steps by duplicating the entire slide. You're going to go to the bottom left of the screen where you see that little box that has the numbers in. And you're going to click that, and then you're going to click that duplicate symbol again so that you can duplicate that slide. And what you're trying to do is that every single slide that you make, you're going to add an additional element. So here you see me duplicating the slide again, and this time I'm going to add the Instagram logo and my Instagram name. So on Canva, you can click the plus button, and when you click the plus button, you're going to search illustrations. Click on illustrations, and then you search Instagram, and then you'll see there's free Instagram logo. You're going to shrink it down so that it's the size you want it to be, and then I'm going to drag it over to where I want it to be placed, which is going to be on the bottom left corner. And then that's going to be it for this slide, and I'm going to duplicate that slide again. So now my Instagram name will appear. So as you can see, I'm duplicating the text underneath my name so that I can get the same font. It's just easier for me. Typing in my Instagram name, and then I'm going to line it up with the Instagram logo that I have. Duplicate the side again. It gets very repetitive. All you're going to keep doing is every time you want to add a new element to your intro, you're just going to keep duplicating and adding on. So now I go back to search illustrations because for most people, you guys have Twitter. I don't have a Twitter, so you'll see for the name I just put your Twitter, but you can put all your social medias down here, whatever it is. So then duplicate the side again. Sorry, I'm repeating it, but it's really that simple. Repetitive, easy. You're just doing the same steps over and over again until you're done. So in this clip, you see that I'm adjusting all the text on every slide to white. Had I known I wanted it to be white in the beginning, I would have just chosen white text from the very start. So this just added, a little extra time to this process. But again, if you pick the color from the start that you want, then you'll just be able to get it done that much quicker. So for my final slide, I wanted to add a cute little animated quote. So I have my blank green slide. We're not duplicating. You can duplicate the slide, but then delete all the information on there. That way you have a blank screen. On the bottom right of Canva, you're going to hit that plus symbol, and then you're going to go to stickers. And that's where you find all these cute animated stickers that Canva has. So in the search bar, I'm just going to type in quotes and see what kind of pre-quotes they have. There are so many other ways to get these animated things using Keynote and other apps on the iPhone, but this is a simple tutorial. So hopefully when I make a future video, I'll get more into depth on how to do a little bit more advanced stuff. So I scrolled down, found the quote that I wanted. All my text is now white, so I did opt to choose a quote that was also in white. So I saw this "Be Yourself" quote, thought it was so cute. I just enlarged it, that way it took up the majority of the slide. And then I didn't stop at that. I wanted to add another little animated effect. So I re-clicked the plus symbol, went to the sticker option, and then as you'll see, I started searching different effects that I could add to my slide. I think I searched fireworks and then shimmer, then sparkle, and then I ultimately decided to go with hearts. So here you just see me scrolling through all the slides and double checking to make sure that everything is okay. And once I've determined that everything looks the way I want it to look, I'm going to save the slideshow, which there's a save button on the top right. Sorry that I cut it off. And it saves all the slides to your photos in the form of a video. And why it's saving it in the form of a video is because your last slide was animated. If your last slide wasn't animated, it would save all of them as individual pictures, and you can still use those individual pictures to create an intro. So now I'm opening up iMovie. I'm going to click the big plus, and we're starting a new project, which is a movie. You're going to select that video that was saved from Canva, and then you're going to press play. Now, as you could see, everything is moving super slow. So that's when you're going to use the speed option to speed up the work, which is going to be on the bottom of the screen. It looks like a little clock timer, and it just speeds it up. Once you speed it up all the way, I wanted it actually to be faster. So I ended up saving this clip and then redoing the process by going to iMovie, clicking start a new project, and then instead of uploading the original clip, uploading that sped up version. And then I ended up speeding up the new sped up version. I hope that makes sense. You can see here I actually split the Be Yourself away from the rest of the project because I wanted the Be Yourself to be a little slower. So you just position that line where you want to do the split, and on the bottom you'll see scissors. You click the scissors, and once you click the scissors you'll be able to split it. So now I can unspeed up that and speed up the rest of it because the Be Yourself I felt was moving a little too fast. Like I said previously, I'm saving this clip and then I'm going to go back into iMovie, start a new project with this new saved clip, and then speed up again the part that I want sped up. So again, you're going to want to split off that Be Yourself part because we don't want Be Yourself to be any quicker. It's already fast enough. So I separated that part and I'm going to speed up the part that I do want faster. You can make it as fast or slow as you want it. As you can see, I'm always double checking by pressing play to see exactly how fast it's going to go. And if I like it, I keep it. If not, I adjust it. So now take note of how long your clip is. Mine is 9.9 seconds, so I know I'm going to need at least 10 seconds of music for the background of my intro. So that's just something you need to know before while you're selecting the music for your intro. So everything looks good. Now I'm going to save this project, and this is going to be the last time I'm saving it before I officially use it in making my intro. Now we want to talk about what background we want for our intro. So I'm going to open back up Canva and I'm going to select the presentation option like we did last time. Choose a blank presentation, and then you're going to click on the white space and you're able to adjust that white. So you can pick a color, you can pick images. Canva offers some free images. As you can see here, I decided to use this free purple satin image. You can also find images from the internet, save it from Pinterest or something, and then you can go to camera roll and use that as your background image. But I'm here using the satin, and this is what I want as my background, so I'm just going to save that. And then again, I'm going to head back to iMovie, and we're going to start a new project, except the only thing we're going to select is that one photo that we made from Canva. Now remember, our clip that we originally made was about 10 seconds long, so we want to drag our photo so that it's at least 10 seconds long and it lasts our entire intro. And now you see that movement that's happening. You can stop that by disabling Kin's burns. So now we have our background. We're going to click the plus symbol. We're going to go to video, recently added, or wherever you can choose all, and I'm going to select that video that I just made. Click it, press the three dots, and then you're going to select the option that says green screen. And as you can see now, it has placed everything that we made over this purple background, making it look super nice, super professional. Now we're almost done. We just want to add some music because who wants a silent intro? So now we're going to go onto YouTube and search for the song that we want. So on YouTube, you're just going to search copyright-free music or even aesthetic background music, whatever, and then just listen to a few of them and then select whichever one you like. Keep in mind, although the music may be copyright free, you also need to sometimes, not sometimes, but make sure you check the description box because you'll have to give credit to the actual person who made the music. So check the description box. They always have instructions on how they want to be given credit, and make sure you include that credit in the description of your video so that everything runs smoothly. And also, if you are not a big YouTuber yet, it's always important to still use copyright-free music, because the second you blow up, all those videos that have the intro with copyright music, you're not going to be able to make any money off of that. So keep that in mind. Once you find the music you want to screen record using the screen record option on your iPhone. And make sure you screen record at least 10 seconds worth of music. Now go back to your intro in iMovie, click on that plus symbol, and then click on video. You're going to select the video you just screen recorded from YouTube, click the 3 dots, and select audio only. So now only the audio will be added to your video and not the video, obviously. Now you can adjust what part of the song you want. I recorded more than 10 seconds. So you'll see I ended up making a split because I really wanted where the beat dropped to be in the beginning of the intro. So you'll see me adjusting that now. And then you'll see that the audio is still too long for my clip. So you just want to scroll all the way to the right to the end of the audio. And you click that, and then you can drag it forward all the way so that it's lined up with the actual clip that you have. And now that you're done with your intro, you want to save your final product, and then you want to view your final product. So this is what your final product will look like when you're using it in your next YouTube video.